This is the third part of simple administration, the walkthrough, and we broke these into functional pieces. So here we will change the default configuration for the new user accounts and show you how to sign up as an organization. So let's right click our Definisec SSProtect icon, choose refresh login, and go to the first user we created, test1 user 1, enter its password and log in. Since we haven't logged in, we again are prompted to set the default folder. In this case, let's match this up with the walkthroughs. They want to create test data organization 1, user 1. So let's use that as the default. Okay, now right click and refresh and go to test1 user 3 and do the same thing. Except test1 user 3, of course, will create test data organization 1 user 3. We're also going to show you how to change that if you wanted to do it at another time. So we come to the Manage Files Restore, and down here at the bottom is the default folder. Now this is important later if you want to use this on multiple hosts. You might have a volume that only maps on one and not another. So you set this for each host, and it's tracked for each host. So we click Adjust and hit OK, and then we can make the changes here. And we'll just leave it as it was. That brings us back to the login. So now let's create an organization with sign up. So we say create new, definisec plus test2 at gmail.com and click org. Now remember, the organization name has to start with the domain name of the address and then a dash, and we can type whatever we want after that. So we'll call ours T2. We just create that, and then we get the code in our email, which we'll go get right now. There's the create account, there's the code, we copy and paste it. And of course, the same old thing, we put in a password for the account, and then we come to the first time startup. And let's match this to the account. Down here at the bottom, there's some settings that we want to line up with for the rest of the tutorials. So the org2 administrator, org2 admin, it doesn't list the actual account. We'll call it test data 2 and set that folder. We can export our keys and come back to the login page. So now we'll show you how to adjust all these profiles. So let's hit the Advanced and the Profiles tab and choose the Test1 User 1. Let's go to the administrator, the Test1 Gmail. Let's say Edit. We're going to call this org1 admin and hit Save. Then we'll come to the Test1 User 1 and say Edit. We'll call this org1 underscore user 1. Save. Come down to 3 to Edit. org1 user 3. Okay, and then finally we can do the second organization administrator edit org2 admin. Now there's one in here that we're not using. It's the test1u2 that we dismissed. Choose that, edit, delete. It removes the local configuration, but it doesn't erase anything from the server. In this case, it doesn't matter. That account doesn't exist. So then we hit done and we come back to the login, and now we have more meaningful names that we can choose when we move forward. And that's it.